Floyd, do you sense
Hey, you guys have to be quiet back here, otherwise you have to leave, okay?
compared to a lot of your opponents, perhaps slightly unnerved?
Hey, they got a phone?
Yeah. Sugar and all that.
No. Marcus wanted to make my coffee. Marcus, make my coffee.
Marcus.
I was saying a lot of your opponents, this is the biggest stage they get on when they fight you, and they seem, sometimes they get a little bit nervous about it, or they're not quite themselves. Canelo, when he came in and talked to us, and this is the way he seemed to conduct himself throughout this entire promotion, really does seem poised and calm about everything. What have you seen in his body language and the way he's acting?
Yeah, I feel that Cotto seems poised and calm too.
Okay, good point.
You got a lot of fighters that's not trash
I'm
talk.
thinking about the younger guys. Let's say like an Ortiz, a Guerrero.
I mean, but Ortiz and Guerrero, they're older than he is. I mean, remember I said this a long time ago. A lot of times, guys don't go out there and speak and say what they really want to say. So when they do take an L, it's really not that bad on them because they didn't really go out there and say, "Oh, X, Y, Z." As far as me, I don't mind putting myself out there. I mean, I feel I'm the best, and I feel I just feel like I'm dedicated to my craft. I'm dedicated to what I do, and I don't feel no fighter work harder than me. And I feel like I'm the last of my breed. I mean, as far as I earned it the hard way. I mean, I didn't just come into the sport, 3 or 4 years, didn't get a chance to fight. I earned it from the beginning. When I was fighting, the best fighter at the weight class I was fighting at 130 way back when was Janelle Hernandez and Angel Manfredi. And then after those, then it was Diego Corrales. I mean, I feel like I've been faced before. I've been tested. I've been in there with guys that punch hard. And every time I go into a fight, it's going to be this guy. It's going to be that guy. We'll just have to see. We just have to see. I mean, to me, because they're all just the same. They're just an opponent that's in front of you.
When you say the last of the breed, that's really fascinating. You don't see anybody coming up behind you that
I'm just serious.
Eventually take over from you.
I mean, in sport now, all these fighters are fighting guys that's handpicked. Where when I was fighting, in the era I was fighting in, and I'm still fighting, but I was fighting whoever. I was fighting whoever, and I wasn't getting what Canelo was getting so quick and so fast.
Well, there was a time where you were with Top Rank, and I mean, I remember interviewing you after the Marcus Corley fight, and you wanted Cotto and you wanted Oscar at that time. What was that moment like? That was a frustrating point in your career, and you were about to leave Top Rank at that point.
Well, I didn't understand business back then. I was young. So now that I'm older and a lot wiser, I understand business. It's more like Top Rank, more like Oscar De La Hoya was their cash cow. So they're not going to risk taking the chance of, me fighting him and him taking the L. Because Top Rank didn't believe in me. I mean, he said I was one of the best fighters he has ever seen, but he didn't believe in me. And eventually, he was smart. Eventually, Oscar left. And he didn't let me fight Cotto because he said, I know Floyd's going to leave. And he's not going to beat Cotto and then leave. Because Cotto, I'm going to have to build Cotto to become my cash cow. Once he got Pacquiao, he said Pacquiao's my cash cow, so he didn't mind feeding Cotto. He didn't mind feeding Cotto to Pacquiao at a catch weight.